Welcome to another Handyman Leatherman video. Today we are going to start building a room. Not just any room, my new man cave. My garage is where I used to have all my stuff, and now I'm going to convert it into a bedroom for my mom and dad. So we got to take care of our family, and so now it's my turn to set them up so they're comfortable. That way they don't have to worry about getting and taking care of bills and taking care of things. So it's our job as kids to take care of our family. So this is the first installment of my man cave, turning my back porch into where I go to play with my bicycles and motorcycles. Trying to see if I have enough room for my window. Yeah, the window's gonna be too big.
Sure is nice spending time and working side by side with my dad. This is going to be a fun project.
So I ran into my first dilemma. That little section there that drops down, they built that down, and now I was going to put a door out that way, but now it's too short. So now I'm pulling off the metal on the bottom, the trim metal, see what's going on in there. And I think that's just a facade thing. It's not structural. So I'd like to cut into that to put my door. But here's a quick tip. If you're ever removing fascia or any metal trim that's been bent, and they use these little dinky nails, if you use a pair of needle nose, or if you got a nice Leatherman like me, you just barely grab that little nail and you twist it. And you could usually pull them straight out to where you can remove the metal gently to do your repair, whatever you're going to do, and you can usually put it back on there. So, good tip for you. And just like that. Move that out of the way. Don't know what I'll do with that. Pull those nails out really easy. Well, welcome to my can of worms. Look at that. Rotted all this out. I'm gonna have to replace that 2x4. I'm gonna probably pull down some of this soffit, cut this back, and get all this back before we can continue on with the project we want to continue on. I run into this stuff all the time, and it's normally not my house, but it's been last couple months I've been noticing this sagging, and I knew I needed to get up there and check it out, but I should have checked it out sooner. But let's get this taken care of. This is where you got to make a judgment call. So this 2x4 was only messed up on the very end. About 3 inches in, it got solid. So by scabbing a new 2x4 on, it gives me a new solid area. Otherwise, I've got to rip all this out, and this is basically just a cover-up facade. It does not have to be, it doesn't affect it the way it's structural. So the next thing we're going to do is where we cut this 2x4 off, this is still solid, but I'm going to run another 2x4 behind it and run it all the way up here and tack it into here and put one on the outside that butts into here. Then I can try to reattach that. And because this right here is just going to be covered up with the soffit, so it doesn't have to be replaced. So all I got to do now is these nails here are in my way. And this is a little helpful hint. I use these. They're Craftsman. They used to be Milwaukee, I think, but they had that little notch in them, which helps you cut nails. It is, boom, you snap them off, and you don't have to worry about getting nails out of your way. I do this with a lot of my jobs where I'm trying to do stuff just like this. This board right here is about 8 foot long. I shoved it all the way back behind there, screwed it in right there, and then pushed it up and screwed it in from the bottom there. Now we're going to throw this board in to fill the void. Then it's ready for fascia. Then we can start putting all this soffit back on. Yes, that looks a lot better. Piece of treated fencing that I had laying around, but I got that fascia up. We're going to be covering it with metal anyways. I just got to get a 1x2, and well, first of all, we're going to try to get this soffit put back in to where it's looking better. I don't know what they did here, but we're going to fix it.
So the grandkids came over for the weekend, so I took this time to start showing them the way I was taught, the way I was brought up, working with my dad, building, creating, helping them to understand how things work. It's so neat to see them grasp on to the ways of showing them, and they just really enjoy that hands-on training and learning.
I'm going to get this one started. I need somebody to grab a level.
Okay.
These are marked. We just got to lean against the bricks here.
Boom. Stop screwing up.
I know.
7, 6, and 8.
I'll hold it.
The hair is short. That's okay. We can fix
It
it.
is?
My measurement, probably. Okay, Liam, let's level it out. It won't go nowhere. You can help Liam look at the level and tell me when it's level.
No. Yeah. Yep.
Is it level?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait. Maybe a little bit. Perfect. There.
Put the level on it. Which way does it
Way
need to go?
Way off.
See here, if we go like this, does it get, no, so it needs to go this way.
A little bit more.
A little more?
No, this way.
This way?
A little bit more. Perfect. There. Perfect.
Perfect, okay. That's right.
This way.
Right?
Okay.
No, it needs to go this way.
Oh, yeah.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, Liam.
Papa.
Yeah.
If the stroke strong enough, I'll be like, woohoo, swing!
I'm going to get this started for you, Liam, so you can help me out with this one. Okay, come over here. I'm going to hold the board for you. There you go. That's the way to do that. And then we just frame around it.
Yes, and you get this stud here. And
Yep.
you do a kicker.
The stud there, put 2 legs on there, and throw a space in there.
So I was a little bit busy keeping the grandkids occupied. So Mr. Ed took over for me and pulled 2x4s out that I stuck in because we forgot we had to mount a window. So we started reframing around that window for us.
right, we got something accomplished.
That's a start, huh?
Yeah.
And no, oh no, it's 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Now, look.
Mark it on the side so I can see it too. Okay.
Papa,
Yep.
I was going to write it like that.
Yeah, that don't work very good, does it?
Unless you're like that. It still does work good.
Four foot meets it right on the crack, huh?
So don't have
You don't have to mark that one because it has to be the edge of my door. So then it'd be 6. That's not 6.
Oh.
You're gonna do 7.
That was close.
Yep.
Here, let me do some. Let me do some.
Okay.
Let your brother do 10.
12's right on the edge.
12 on the edge so we don't have to do it.
Ah.
Close enough.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you. Okay, crazy day today. Here with the kids, trying to keep them entertained and trying to build. I messed up 2 or 3 times trying to figure out what I want to do. Trying to use what I have to try to keep costs down. So this used to be part of a sliding glass door. If I pull the frame off of it, it looks a whole lot better. The other 2 windows I had were nice windows I got off a job a long time ago, double pane, but they just didn't look right. But I like the way this looks so much better. I was worried these would be too big and my workbench is going to go on that wall, and I was worried the workbench would be too short, but it looks good now. Okay, we got to cut some more wood now. Good morning, everybody. A lot of things have changed. Let me show you how the back porch is coming. So we built this last wall. Right here is going to be the doorway. It is not load bearing, so we didn't have to build a header because this is a pre-existing back porch. There'll be no windows on this side, just a door. Got some little chairs because this is going to be our little back porch area. We come out our garage door. This is going to be our new little back porch area, which makes my room a little smaller. I've already started putting stuff in here just because some stuff would have been hard to get in this doorway after it was built. Let me show you the other side. This is the repair we were starting. Got the metal fascia back up. Then we got framed out for my new roof extension. As you can tell, there's been no gutter here, and then water's been pouring down, splashing back on the house for years. But one thing I decided to do, which what I've already had on mine, but I didn't know if I wanted to go ahead and stop the process and go ahead and do it, is I'm going to extend the concrete. Let me show you. The concrete stops right there, and that's where my wall is. I am going to make concrete come all the way out to the side here. Level with the house. We're going to move this wall over here, which is going to give me almost another 4 foot. So making my room, instead of 12 by 12, 12 by 16. So that's going to be a little bit more room because I already started hanging up some of my bikes and I'm going to be running out of room. So changes are afoot. Now with this rain coming up in, I may hold off on putting this roof in to let the ground soak in really well. So I can shovel all this stuff out and start building my footer to pour a concrete floor.
Well, that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you guys for following along. This has been a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun working with the grandkids, and it's always fun working with my dad. So stay tuned as we move this wall over and put this concrete in first. I'm really looking forward to that because I've got a electric concrete mixer that I'm really excited to use. We bought several years ago. So stay tuned for that, and until next time, you guys stay out of trouble and have fun in your own projects.